favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Carvajal calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And smartly reclaimed. Valverde could move up a gear here. That's a nice... Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bellingham. He's had a hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe! Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Alaba.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe! Valverde. And Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's shifting through the... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bellingham. Rodrigo gets across to intercept that. And here's Bellingham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. A chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Well read, nice interception. That's a good ball out wide. Bellingham. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Valverde. Carvajal gets into some space. Cleared away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodrigo gets it away. And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Gently done. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the pass is intercepted. Carvajal cuts it out. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's a little loose. Mbappe, great hit! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Carvajal. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! In for the pieces! Missed by a fraction.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 4. Serán
Madrid
sustituidos
perhaps
por
wondering what the
el
best
dorsal
time is for their
21,
next substitution.
el dorsal 10.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
El dorsal
Vinicius
23.
Junior! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved.
Decent hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Mendy. Strong running down that left flank. Goulart stood his ground strongly. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Could be danger here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gets his pass away. Brahim Diaz. That is a little undercooked.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. Goulet. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He can get that clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Oh, good ball! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Carvajal. And he cuts out the supply. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Not the most accurate pass. Elise, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20. À sa place, le numéro 21.
Dembele. Good play on the left-hand side here. Carvajal cuts out the pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, not quite. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's an errant pass. Elise. Oh, it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Flavio.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Thuram stood his ground strongly. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's gone looking for safety. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he can clear it away. Just eases him off the ball. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Madrid have it back and can go... Decent hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. He'll try from distance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior! And that has been cleared. And he's managed to get rid. And that's another good win of the ball. Passing nice and neat. Now the finish! In for the pieces! It's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found a way through. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Chers spectateurs,
Madrid
nous
go
vous
in at
rappelons
half-time
que pour
on a
votre sécurité,
comfortable two-goal
ce match
cushion.
est placé sous vidéosurveillance.
Here we go again. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Flavio. And here's Mbappe. Carvajal gets good distance on it. Dembele. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tchouaméni. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Big chance! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le numéro
benches.
18. Changement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Elise. Zaire Emery. And here's Mbappe. Thuram.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Madrid are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And he's there to retrieve it. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. And that's not going to reach. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Vallejo tries to clear. Turns and goes back. Now this could... Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Keeper sees it all the way. Into the last quarter of an hour.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Thuram. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And they're quick to press. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Mbappe considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's been... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get...
And the shot! It's in! And what a climax we have here! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Chouameni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Rodrigo. I think... Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Vallejo with the clearance. Kolumuani. That's really well manoeuvred. Alaba getting this one clear. And he was alert to it. Camavinga. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.